Let's take a trip to a local market where people are buying boxes of cornflakes. Imagine you're standing there deciding how many boxes to buy. You notice something interesting. When the price of a box is high, let's say $5, you're not willing to buy many. Maybe you grab just 1 or 2 boxes, but then the price drops to $4 and suddenly you can afford a couple more. If the price keeps falling to $3, you might buy even more, maybe a dozen boxes. This simple decision-making reflects a key idea in economics, the demand curve, which shows the relationship between the price of a good and the quantity people are willing to buy. Now imagine we turn this story into numbers. We could create a demand schedule, like a table, that shows the quantity of cornflakes bought at different prices. At $5 per box, consumers buy 9 million boxes per year, but when the price drops to $4, people buy more, 10 million boxes. At $3, the number rises again to 12 million. The lower the price, the more people buy. This pattern isn't unique to cornflakes. It applies to almost every product, from gasoline to education. When we graph these points, connecting price on the vertical axis and quantity demanded on the horizontal, we get the demand curve. The curve slopes downward from left to right, meaning that as the price falls, the quantity demanded increases. This downward slope is crucial to understanding how markets work. It's called the law of downward sloping demand. Why does this happen? Well, there are 2 main reasons. 1. The substitution effect. When the price of a product increases, it makes that product more expensive compared to alternatives. So, if the price of cornflakes rises, consumers might switch to cheaper breakfast options like oatmeal or toast. This is the substitution effect. People find substitutes when prices rise, which leads to less demand for the higher-priced good. 2. The income effect. When the price of a product increases, it feels like you have less money to spend on other things, because your real income or purchasing power has decreased. For example, if gasoline prices double, you might find yourself driving less or using less gas overall because you now feel poorer than you did before. This income effect causes demand for many goods to decrease as prices rise. So whether we're talking about cornflakes or any other product, the demand curve slopes downwards because when prices go up, people buy less due to the substitution effect and the income effect. On the other hand, when prices fall, people buy more because the product seems more affordable and attractive compared to other goods. This basic principle applies to almost every commodity, from daily necessities like food to luxury items. It's a pattern that has been observed and tested in markets all over the world, and it's the reason why prices and quantities demanded are so closely connected in the world of economics.